what is this boat?
Well, it's a mishmash. I bought a boat, it didn't work, just kept falling over. So the only original parts of the boat are the outside skin on the sides, all the bottom's all new.
What is it?
I couldn't tell you what make it is.
Is it steel?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the edges are riveted and then this bit's welded.
That's to stop it buckling.
Oh, is it?
So it's riveted and welded if you look at it.
So who's designing it? Designing it?
Well, I've done the top and the bottom. I don't know who did the outside.
You don't?
No.
So what's it got underneath it?
This has got a fin keel.
Yeah. How deep?
1.7 metres.
Wow, pretty deep then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a ton of lead at the bottom in a bowl.
Does that make? And how much does this boat weigh?
It weighs about 3.5 tonne, I'm guessing.
Bloody Norham, what is it? 24? Is it?
25.
25 foot long.
I mean, I've just come back from Iceland in it. So,
How long did that take you?
from Westerman Isles to Reykjavik was 8 days.
Yeah.
But I spent 2 of those days trying to head south. I wanted to go to Iceland. Well, I wanted to go to Canada, but there's no way I could get there. I wanted to go to Ireland, but yeah, the southerlies just wouldn't let us.
They wouldn't let you?
No. So really it took about 6 days.
Well, I'm on my way to Scotland, so I'm enjoying these southerlies at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on the way to Ramsgate. I'm not.
Okay, the other thing is, you can't look down here without ignoring that lump there. What the hell is it?
It's a Lister. It's air-cooled Lister.
Air-cooled?
Yeah, so bloody noisy. And the whole idea is it's on top of the keel, so it acts as ballast.
Yeah.
And it's quite low down. It's got a dry exhaust with a tap on it, so there's no holes in the boat at all.
Right, okay. I can see
So,
the advantages of that.
There's a load of disadvantages. So what I've done, I've put a hydraulic pump on the motor, on the engine,
Yeah.
and then a hydraulic pump on the prop shaft, which loses about 50% of your power.
So what size Lister is that?
That's a 10 horse.
10 horse, so you've only got really 5 horses. You've got equivalent of a 5 horsepower outboard on the back.
So 3.5 knots is about what she does under motor.
Is it really? Wow. So would you have done that differently?
Sorry?
Would you have done it differently if you were doing it again?
Well, I did have a slightly bigger prop on it when I first started, but
Yeah.
it was quite big, and the problem with the drag on the sailing. Yeah, I wanted to sail.
And I suppose the good thing is it keeps you warm though, doesn't it?
Well, no, because I can't run it only to get in and out of harbour. So there's no heating, no cooker, nothing on there.
You got no cooker?
No.
You're eating raw food?
Yeah, cold baked beans and.
You hard man. Why no cooker?
This was just something I wanted to I'll start afresh.
Yeah.
When I first started building the boat, I'd never sailed before, so I bought
Wow.
a little Wayfarer.
Yeah.
A friend taught me how to sail.
How old were you?
Well, this was last year or the year before.
You hero.
It took me 14 months to build the boat, and then I set sail. No, I didn't have. I didn't want a gas cooker. I went through loads of options on the cooker, and in the end, I just ran out of time.
I've got an Origo, which is the mess cooker.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel
I
safe.
think
I
that's
don't like gas
much
on a
better.
boat.
No.
Makes me very nervous.
No, so that would have been better, but I ran out of time and decided I just got to go.
So have you got more plans? I know 2,000. It's for sale. £2,000 seems
It
like
is
a
for sale.
good price for an adventure boat.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to sell, to be honest.
Don't you?
No, it's something. Someone's got to want to do what I've done.
Does it feel safe?
It feels very safe. I've been knocked down twice.
Wow.
I'm amazed the mast put up with it. I'm even more amazed that the self-steering gear is still there, because that's quite light.
Did you design that?
Yeah. Well, it's not my idea. I'm sure other people have done that before. It's just a trim tab on the back of the rudder.
So are you happy with the steel construction, or?
Yeah.
It is a bit tomb-like. It's a bit like a kind of submarine, isn't it? With this, with this hatchway.
It's been under the water a few times, so. The way
And I assume that just any water gets over the deck, it just sheds straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. So you read? Have you Ming Ming? You know of him, do you?
Totally new to this. It's my first ever trip. So.
All right, because he does a fair bit. He does it. He's got a Corriby, and he seals himself in and sails it with a
this
joint
seals
with
up. It actually, on the way there, this was watertight. On the way back, it was leaking when I was upside down. It's
What do you mean upside down?
Well, when I was knocked over.
Oh, so you came up again though?
Oh yeah.
Oh right, yeah, I was going to say.
Straight back up again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weight down there. There's no weight above.
What about? Doesn't it get cold and hot down there?
Yeah. Yeah. Very cold in Iceland. When I left Westminster, I had obviously you're wet because you're sailing this thing. So I had 2 shirts on, 2 sea shirts on, thermal vest, thermal long johns, trousers, 2 jumpers, my sailing coat, and there's a flotation coat there. So I had all that on, and I was still bloody cold. But it wasn't necessarily the temperature, just because I was so wet.
So have you got any new journeys planned?
No.
This is it now.
I need to get home and do some work.
Yeah, to earn some more money.
Which is why it's up for sale, because I need. I have been thinking about another boat. But
Have you?
Madness at the moment.
A bigger boat, or what sort of boat?
Bigger boat.
So what have you learned from this?
I've learnt this is bloody uncomfortable.
You mean in the seaway, or just uncomfortable to live on?
Uncomfortable every way.
Is it?
Yeah. The sea it just bangs about, especially the North Sea, because it's so short waves.
Yeah.
The Atlantic's not so bad because the waves are so far apart.
Yeah, they're quite kind, aren't they? Whereas there's North Sea chop can be really tough on a body.
But it's been an adventure. I wouldn't say I've enjoyed it.
Really?
But I'm glad I've done it, if you know what I mean.
Can I just film from the outside of the boat? Can you come out and have it? Just tell me a bit about it.
This thing takes so long.
Is it? So it's 25 foot long. How did the trim tab work?
Right, the trim. I don't know whether you can see underwater with it.
Not really. No, I can't. But I mean, how does the self-steering work pretty well? I know the way. I know the theory.
I've never used any other, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, you got the twin tab on the back.
Yeah.
So you lock off the vane to whichever position.
It's really simple, isn't it?
And then that turns the outside.
So does that work in a 2 or I mean, it has worked?
Oh, yeah, I've used it all the time. Yeah. I mean, it's not so good in light winds, but I don't think any are going to be.
No.
But I've used it all the way.
Brilliant.
I mean,
And you designed that? What are these on the back for? These tubes on the back here for?
They're just really flags and things like that.
Okay. Okay. Would you have made a bigger cabin if you were doing it again?
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be a bigger boat.
A bigger boat?
Yeah, 32 foot, I think.
But you could get more accommodation on 26 foot, couldn't you?
A 25 foot boat's not twice the size of this. It's just the engine's smack in the middle.
Why didn't you just buy a Centaur or something and sail a conventional plastic jobby? Because you're that sort of bloke.
I'd be a bit worried about going across there with a conventional plastic job.
Would you?
I mean, if you look down the other side, she's got hungry dog. You know, she's got the ribs showing now.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Why?
Waves. I mean,
waves
on the way
smashing
back,
it.
The waves smashing it was
How long did it take you to make?
14 months.
You're quick. Are you a welder by profession or anything?
I'm a sculptor, but I was a blacksmith for years.
Were you?
So, yeah.
So you understand metal and you like metal?
Yeah.
Do you still like metal?
Yeah.
Will the next one be steel?
Yeah, or aluminium.
Aluminium? Yeah. Pricey though?
It is, but for a 32 foot boat, there's not a huge amount of that.
No. And are you happy with the rig? Same rig you would use?
Yeah, I like this rig. It's easy.
It is.
Well, I've never used any of it.
And it held up to being knocked down, which is a fantastic thing.
I only had a storm jib up at the time.
I know, but just this pressure on the mast will dismast lots of boats if they get knocked down.
A heavy mast for a 25 foot boat, isn't it?
There's a lot of mast up there, yeah. Mine's got a gun to rig, which has the advantage of a short mast.
Yeah.
So I can take down I can take down the extra mast and stuff, and then I can. I mean, I go up lots of rivers, so I'm the opposite to you. I don't go out to sea much.
Right.
I nip around for a bit, and then I spend ages on the river, going up under bridges and filming the birds and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. So when are you leaving here? Do you know?
I'm hoping Tuesday.
The weather's going to change, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be bad.
I mean,
bad for me, good for you.
But it's not very long.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Bad Bad for me, good for you.
Yeah.
Because it's going round to the north.
Yeah,
but hopefully I shall disappear up the Tyne or the Tees then, and I shall miss.
Well,
so
Tyne's lovely. I've just come from the Tyne.
Is it? Was it nice?
Yeah. Yeah. I stayed at the Royal Quay Marina, and there is some moorings up in Newcastle, places like that.
How far up did you go?
I only went up as
All right.
up to
Yeah.
Royal Quay.
And you can drop your mast, can't you? You've got a pivot there.
Yeah, it's very awkward at sea though. I wouldn't want to.
No, you wouldn't want to do it at sea. No.
I dropped it in Iceland because I put her on land because they had a couple of false 12s up there over the winter.
So did you just leave her in Iceland in the winter time?
I did in the end. I was there until October doing some work when it just got too cold on the boat.
That must be absolutely nut-crunchingly freezing cold.
It was bloody horrible, but I mean Iceland's great.
And have you got internet connection on here and stuff like that? No.
Nothing like that.
So are you on the web?
No, not with this.
There's
project.
but your other projects are.
I have other projects.
So tell me how people can find you on the web.
Walkingboat.com.
Walkingboat.com.
Yeah. And then there's andrewbaldwin.com. But to be honest, I don't do it, so I've never looked at that one.
Bloody good. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's good to talk to you. Yeah, and good luck to you, man. I'm full of admiration for you. Why Scary Mary?
That's an ex-girlfriend.
Is it? There's a woman in our village we call Scary Mary.
I mean, she's only called Scary. I'll put the Mary on the end.
I really like the stern, I have to say. It looks like a little ship, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's. I think it might be a dump, the original wet skin.
A dump?
Dump. It's Dutch design.
So is that quite a flat bottom there then? It's quite
chimed.
a sharp turn of the bilge. There's a hard chine here, isn't there?
I mean, it's reasonably fat. It does bang a bit.
Yeah.
But
the weight must help, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I reckon in the Atlantic I've had everything out of the water, falling off a wave.
Wow. No, I'm frightened of. I like to, when the wind's blowing hard, I like to just disappear up a creek and hide among the trees.
Yeah.
That's
I think I will from now on.
Will you?